had the dream again. About the war. I have questions, doubts.
The devil comes in many shapes, many shapes, many shapes.
Priests are special forces soldiers. You know, they're a sort of special forces unit created to deal with vampires with a certain set of almost superhuman skills. And he gave up an enormous amount to become that man in order to try to protect human beings. A in one. In this world, there's no separation between church and state, and also church and God. That, you know, that often you hear them saying, to go against the church is to go against God. And he needs to go against the church. They won't let him go save his little niece. And so he has to defy the church, but never defies God. And his faith with God is something, in God is something other.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
Your words mean nothing to me, priest.
For thou art with me.
Well, I play the character of Black Hat, who is a fallen warrior priest. You know, get transformed into the very thing that I've been fighting for so long. And to me, that, as an actor, that was a really interesting starting point. You know, and I just get to go around and have fun, just creating havoc, death, and destruction.
You must be starving. You haven't eaten in days. Have you ever had real roast duck?
Of course not.
Try it. You'll never have better.
What are you?
Church teaches us that the eyes are the windows to the soul, and that since vampire evolved without eyes, it is a soulless creature to be eradicated. But I have seen the soul of the vampire, and let me tell you, it is far more pure than that of any man. Now you ask me what I am. I am the bringer of the tide.
When you first see my character coming home to dinner, it's insinuated that I've just come from a secret rendezvous with Hicks. My parents don't know, but I try to make it as well known as possible with my outfit and everything that I've been on some sort of rendezvous. So you know that there's something going on when Hicks comes to talk to Priest about finding Lucy, that there is some connection with the two of them. But we're not in any scenes together at all until the end when he comes on the train. So it is very much two different journeys happening at the same time. Lucy hopes or believes and has faith that Hicks will come save her, but she doesn't know to what extent they're going on this journey. So,
and I think, yeah, and I think everything that he does at the end of the day, from finding Priest to you know, every city that they go to, Jericho, and he's putting himself in danger every single time. Those are examples, I guess, of how much he loves and how much he is willing to risk and sacrifice, and he will, at the end of the day, do anything to get to the person he loves. So.
young people that the priests were searching for, you know, who had these heightened abilities, who they actually capitalized off of and made them the protectors of the church and the people. And these priests fought this incredibly, you know, massive war for the church, and they really saved the populations. And after the populations were safe and they retreated to these cities, they were sort of thrown away, you know, like yesterday's garbage. You know, they didn't need them anymore, and they wanted nothing to do with them. So, you know, they lived this existence, you know, in this one lifetime of being, you know, the people, the protectors, you know, the godlike, if you will, to not even being able to ever find a job and not being able to find enough food, and no one would hire them and no one would talk to them.